One of the major areas of research that we investigated or discussed was the maintenance of a healthy oral cavity, and in particular a healthy oral biofilm, that is the complex mixture of bacteria on the teeth. And this is maintained by the ability of this biofilm to utilize salivary glycoproteins and proteins as the major source of nutrients. They do this by degrading the glycan side chains with specific glycosidases and the protein backbones with a range of specific and non-specific proteases. By eating sucrose, this brings about changes in the composition of the oral biofilm, the dental biofilm on the teeth, because the bacteria can now produce much more acid. And every time we eat sucrose, we produce a lot of acid, and the pH of the plaque may fall below that pH that is required to result in the demineralization of tooth substance. In humans, the eating of sucrose, the repeated eating of sucrose, in fact forms a feedback loop, because every time the plaque pH falls, the pH of the biofilm falls, so it selects more for those bacteria best able to grow, and also for other phenotypes of existing organisms with an increased ability to grow at low pH. That is, we select for what's called an aciduric and acidogenic microflora. And this brings about a loss of mineral from the tooth surface, which may result, and usually does result if this process goes on for too long a period of time, in the formation of a carious lesion. So that we now have bacteria not on the tooth surface, but bacteria invading and degrading the dentine. And this population is a very different and much less complex population than that you find on the tooth surface of healthy individuals, that is, people who have no tooth decay. The predominant aciduric bacteria that emerge as a result of this feedback loop are bifidobacteria, some streptococci and lactobacilli, but also there's an increase in the number of other species which show an increased ability to grow at low pH and to produce acid at low pH, so that the caries process of destruction of tooth substance is mediated not by a single species, but by many species acting cooperatively.